Hello again, everybody. It's June here, and I'm back after quite a long absence, actually. Um, the main reason for that was that shortly after Christmas, I ended up in hospital, which was not very nice. Um, I obviously was not able to really make videos over Christmas because I was just so busy. There were people around me all the time. The house was full. Um, So then I was off on holidays and at home. And on the 5th of January, I got tremendous abdominal pain. Um, I, I've had three children, and I've had an operation to remove my gallbladder and various things, and I've never been in so much pain. So I was rushed off to hospital, and they discovered I had a stone blocking my common bile duct, which meant that my liver and my pancreas were basically just blocked. And so I was on intravenous fluids for a week, and I've had one procedure to try and rectify the problem, which didn't succeed. So I have to go back into hospital tomorrow and um, have it done again, and hopefully that will work. Because if not, then I'm going to need pretty major big surgery, and I really don't want that. So yeah, I've been unable to work. I've been here just sort of lying around. They let me out last Wednesday for a few days so I could see the kids and stuff. And I'm back in tomorrow. So fingers crossed everything will be okay. So that's been my adventure. I think I managed to lose some weight, which is the only good thing to say. I managed to shed my post-Christmas pounds by going on intravenous fluids and nil by mouth for a week. It was a bit extreme. I would have preferred to have had a choice in the matter, but there you go. So before I rush away to try and collect my son from school, I'm gonna give you a quick rundown on what would have been my December favorites. I basically haven't really worn makeup until just since just after Christmas because I've been in hospital the whole time, and I haven't been feeling terribly glamorous. So today's the first day that I put on any sort of a face. And what am I wearing today? I'm wearing the MAC Prep and Prime Skin Brightening Serum. I'm wearing the MAC Prolong Foundation in NW20. I'm wearing Urban Decay Primer Potion. Then on the lid, I'm wearing Vintage Selection Paint Pot from MAC. And then in the crease, I'm wearing, oh God, one of the shadows from the Past Pedigree Quad from the Fabulous Felines collection from MAC, the grey one. I don't have it in front of me. I'm wearing the Isadora Soft Kohl Liner in Soft Black, Blink Brow Mousse, and the YSL blush in a shade which I don't have in front of me, but it's YSL um, cream blush. And I'm wearing on my lips, I'll tell you now, it is a Chanel lipstick, Rouge Coco 02 Perle. That's what I'm wearing today. So, and oh, the mascara is the YSL False Lash Effect in black. Anyway, this is going to be really quick. Um, Basically, for last month, what was I using a lot? I was using this primer a lot. This is the Sue Devitt Micro Aquatic Blue SPF 30 primer. This is a really terrific primer. I don't go mad with moisturizers during the day. I tend to keep the skin um, as simple and bare as possible under my makeup. So I've just been putting this on because it does have the SPF. It has a terrific consistency. It's got a nice pump dispenser. The consistency is really, really nice. It's you can see there it sort of spreads really easily. And when it's spread out, it just gives a lovely smooth finish with a little bit of luminosity to it. It's very softening and really beautiful. So I'm very, very glad I got that. I managed to find that from the Harvey Nichols website, and I was able to purchase it from there. And it is pretty expensive. It costs about €30 or so, maybe a little more, but there's lots in it. It's 30 mils and well worth it. It's really gorgeous. And actually, seems to control oiliness quite well. Also, I found that. Okay, so then for putting on foundation and various other things, I've been using these brushes like mad. As you see, they are at the moment kind of dirty. These are the Sigmax brushes, which I recently got. This is the F82, sort of domed shaped kabuki brush. This is the F80, which is pretty well known now. It's a flat top buffer. Now, I might email Sigma actually because the top came off the brush. You can see I've had to glue it back on. The top just came off it. So, you know, this is a great brush design, but Sigma, in terms of quality overall, I wouldn't be singing and dancing about it. But I do really like the bristle quality in the brush, the density of it, the softness of it. Doesn't micro exfoliate your skin when you apply foundation with that. So I do love that brush, but you know, Sigma, please stop your brushes from falling apart. And this is the curved one. This is the F84, and this is a really, really nice one for applying blush or doing contouring as well. If you're using, particularly if you're using a cream product, I think that would be great. So that's that. On top of my foundation then, I've been using this a lot. This is the RMS Living Luminizer. I don't know if you can see the label. You can see it there. RMS Living Luminizer. RMS is an Australian company. They kind of focus on producing organic products, mineral type based products, which are good for your skin, don't contain any nasty stuff. Which isn't something I generally tend to worry too much about because chemicals are chemicals at the end of the day, you know, and unless something has very strong evidence to, you know, to support it being carcinogenic or harmful in any way, I think people get a little bit worked up about that unnecessarily. That's just my opinion. But there you go. It's a lovely white, very sheer kind of highlighter, luminizer. You could put that on all over your skin. You could mix it with your foundation. Might be a little bit thick to mix with foundation, but I think you'd manage it. I'm just using it as a highlighter today. I've just put it on the tops of my cheekbones, down the middle of my nose, and just here on the top of my cupid's bow. And it is lovely. It doesn't look obvious. It just kind of gives a little bit more luminosity to certain areas and doesn't look glittery or really look shimmery at all. So even around the eyes here, just under the cheek, you know, if you had little lines coming down, it doesn't seem to really accentuate those, highlight them at all. So really like that product. I got that from cultbeauty.co.uk. You would have to look elsewhere for it in the US. I don't know where it's available in the US, but it's a really, really nice product. Then I also fell madly in love with this concealer. And it's just as well because it was really expensive. This is the Chantecaille BioLift concealer, and this I've actually been using on kind of on top of. I was using the Pro Longwear concealer with the Pro Longwear foundation, the MAC one. And I'm putting that on and I'm actually slicking a little bit of this on over it because even when I do use it on its own as well. It's not a very pigmented concealer. So if you've got really dark circles, this probably would just not work for you on its own. But if your dark circles are not tremendous, you just need a little bit of coverage, but you want something that's definitely not going to highlight any fine lines. This is the one for you. It's really, really lovely to use. It does soften the appearance of fine lines slightly. I think it does have a slightly diffusing effect. It's very dewy, it's very natural. I don't powder over that. I leave it and I just can throw it back on later if I need to. It is pricey. I think it was about €50 or something, you know, which is kind of a lot of money. I probably would buy it again though as a treat to myself, because I do really like it. That's in the shade Alabaster. Comes in lots of different shades. Chantecaille is a French company and they're very, very high end. Well, their prices are very, very high end. I've used some products of theirs that I absolutely loved. Their eyeshadows are just, you'd have to see them to believe them. They're so beautiful. But then I've used some of their foundations and I really didn't like them. So, it's like anything, price price is really no indication of quality at the end of the day. It's what suits you best. And I do really like that concealer. So that's very good. Then for two Blink products I've been using to death for the month of December were the Blink Lash Primer. Okay, this is just brilliant. Absolutely terrific. It's got quite a big brush on it. You can see that. And just lash it on before you put on your mascara. Let it dry a bit. It holds the curl really well and separates the lashes really well. So I've found it kind of volumizing, and it does have lash conditioners as well and all the rest. Being a Blink product, it's very high quality, very, very good. I've never been disappointed with anything I've used from Blink. They are amazing. They make the most incredible mascara. This is Blink Eyebrow Mousse, and they say fountain of youthful color. Now, I don't know, fountain of youthful color, I don't know what that is supposed to mean. But it's a really, really novel brow product and it's absolutely brilliant. There's the brush. Okay, just very narrow little spoolie brush. But the product itself, if I just try and transfer a little bit to my hand, it doesn't really come out very well there, but when you put it on, it will coat your eyebrow hairs. And so if, well, I don't have any gray hairs in my eyebrows yet, thank God. But if you've got gaps, if you've got like thinning areas, like I find the ends of my brows tend to be quite thin, it thickens them up and makes them look really natural, but really, consistently colored, consistent thickness and holds them in place as well all day. It feels a little bit stiff on your brows initially, but if you just kind of move your eyebrows like this a little bit, it will work its way out slightly. And I really love that. This is in light brunette because my brows are dark and I do lighten them and I don't want them to look too dark or too heavy. So the light brunette is actually sufficient if you've got sort of, mid to dark brown hair like me. That's all you'd need. And I highly recommend that product. It's amazing. Just three to go. This is the Isadora Perfect Contour Kajal in soft black. I mentioned this in a haul before, but I've been using this any day I wore makeup in December. I think I put this on, and it's just the most gorgeous soft black kohl pencil. It's like a very, very dark. It's not brown and it's not grey. It is definitely black, but very, very soft. It's not that really intense black, and it does, it smudges quite easily. Stays on pretty well. It's not a waterproof product, so it's not going to necessarily last all day. You might have to touch it up, but really nice. Goes on the waterline really well. Again, doesn't necessarily stay there all day, but it's reasonable. This was €10, and Isadora is a Swedish brand, I think, and we can get it here in Ireland quite readily. I don't know, you probably get it in Europe. I don't know about the US. But if you can get it, I would recommend it. It's really lovely. It's not that severe black if you just want to go for something dark, but you know, you don't want brown, you don't want grey. I like that one. Nail polish I love at the moment is the Masquerade Belle by Essie. I'm wearing it today. I've got really nice nails and hands at the moment because I have basically been doing nothing for the last month almost. I have been sitting around doing nothing, no washing up. My husband won't let me lift the sweeping brush. So my hands have turned into proper hands. Amazing. And that nail polish is gorgeous. It's just the darkest red you can imagine, and it's really fab. Then lipstick. This is the one I'm wearing today. It's the Rouge Coco Chanel, and it's Perle 02, and it's just a really nice kind of, it's not that pigmented, but it's really gorgeous, sort of a mauve with a little bit of a pink kind of duochrome shimmer to it, and I just really like it. It's a very natural color for me. So that's really it. That's my favorite stuff at the moment. And yeah, so I'm probably going to do a little haul video because I did actually, in the middle of everything, manage to. I had to go and buy pajamas one day because my husband had brought me up my daughter's pajamas to wear in hospital, and they had let me out for a few hours because my pain was controlled. I said, look, please, can I just go and just get some stuff I need? And they let me out. And of course, I ended up, at the beauty counters, just happened to be passing. And, so it just shows you my dedication. My dedication is unquestionable. Even in the midst of my illness, I will still find time to buy stuff. So, yeah, I will do a haul, and I will be thinking about tutorials, I think, very soon. So that's it. It's great to be back again, and I hope you're all in good order and good and well. And I'll probably see you again after maybe tomorrow. I might record the haul tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, listen, take care, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.